I wanted to speak a little bit more about setting boundaries today. I mentioned in previous audio or audios, I can't keep track, that in regards to your life, the only people that are even entitled to an opinion of it are the people who basically either fuck, finance, or feed you. Yes, I said it. If they are not contributors in those regards, in those three areas, they need to keep their mouth shut. Now, don't get it twisted. They're entitled to an opinion, but you are the final decision maker. Okay? You are the final decision maker, because one of those three types of people might take advantage of that opinion and try to use that to influence your final decision. Okay? We as people have to understand the power that we have within ourselves. The power that was given to us by our Creator. I spoke to a young lady the other day, kind of like an introductory session, so to speak. It wasn't a counseling session, but it was just a way of me introducing myself to this person before we had a chance to get to know each other. And the purpose of me doing that, because I kind of got a background on the individual. But the first thing you don't want to do is you don't want to jump into somebody's life with all the information that you were given by a third party. Because that puts that person on the defensive. They're not going to want to open up to you. Common sense. So I wanted this person to know where I was coming from. So I introduced myself and gave a little bit of my background, opened myself up a little bit. So by the end of the conversation, and it wasn't a very long one, maybe 20 or 30 minutes, which is fine, I made it a point to let this young lady know that your purpose for being here was not random. Yes, your parents were involved in contributing to your life physically. But the date and time of your arrival, the final decision was the higher power, was your Creator. And with that date and time came a specific purpose for your life, whether you chose to believe it or not. Every single person that is born on this earth on that date and time, they are assigned a specific purpose by the Creator. And unfortunately, a lot of them live their entire lives never fulfilling that purpose because they get caught up in the world and the bullshit rules and the bullshit values and the bullshit messages that make them think that they are less than, and they spend their entire existence following those bullshit rules and regulations, and they never fulfill their spiritual potential. Never. Never. So I made it a point to let this young lady know, no matter what, you have a purpose. And I emphasize that in a way to let her know you have value. It was an underlying subliminal message that, hey, don't let nobody come around you to treat you like shit. Don't be so easily influenced. Start to trust your gut instinct. If something doesn't smell right or look right, start trusting those instincts. Start talking to your higher power. Start giving more attention to your higher power. Start strengthening your relationship with your Creator so you can start receiving the downloads. So you can start receiving the blessings and start moving towards fulfilling your purpose. When you start to take that journey with your higher power, it's a journey for you and you alone. You can't turn around and take mama, brother, sister, and everybody else with you every single day on that spiritual journey. When you do your prayer and meditation, that's communication between you and your higher power. They can come along as a source of moral and spiritual support, yes. But your direct communication, your direct messages are going to come from the Creator to you. They're not going to come through somebody else every single time. Yes, Other people can be used as blessings and signs. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that your direct communication, your purpose, and things that you have to do daily, regularly, you have to keep those lines of communication with your Creator open. You have to do it. Nobody can do that for you. And you have to believe for yourself, nobody can do it for you, that you have value and that you are here for a purpose, and you're not supposed to go any damn where with any damn body until you work in that purpose. You need to tell yourself every single day, okay, I understand that this situation's going on with mama, this situation's going on with my son, this situation's going on with the job, this situation's going on with the church. Yes, I said church. This situation's going on with the car. Yes, I said car. Yes, this situation's going on in life, because situations will happen in life. Okay, these situations are popping up. Okay, I get that. However, my purpose is my purpose, and I have to stay focused on that. It's hard sometimes, I get it. My purpose does not fit in, and it's not in the same category, and does not align with those things that are going on over there. So when those things go on over there in left field, home plate is going to be home plate regardless. Whatever happens in left field is going to happen in left field, but home plate never moves. You got to think about your purpose as home plate. In baseball, you can't have a baseball game without home plate. Without home plate, there is no game. Think of your purpose as home plate. Think of your purpose as home plate. I think I'm going to title this that. Think of your purpose as home plate. And once you think about that, regardless of what happens in the game, home plate's going to be home plate. And if you think along those lines, the fact that you got this purpose and this thing that you need to do, you'll have the strength and the energy to be able to deal with all the other stuff that's going on in the game, because you know in the back of your mind, home plate's still there. So when you got these people that come along and they got their opinions and whatnot of what they think that you should do, and some of them will try to insinuate and make you change your mind about this, that, and the other in your life and everything, and some of them will even boldly try to even make you throw you off your purpose, because deep down they're jealous that they don't have one. Yes, I said it. Or afraid that you're going to desert them because you're going to call them out on their bullshit. They're afraid of being left behind. Demons. Home plate will always be there. Home plate will always be there. And you'll be stronger, and you'll be able to deal with what's going on out in left field and right field and everywhere else. Because home plate hadn't gone anywhere. You have set those boundaries, and those problems will seem less severe. You'll understand the temporality of it. That is, if that's a word. You begin to understand. Check out the video, The Timing of Your Purpose. I'll shed a little light on this. And also check out the video about Maslow's theory. That'll break down the levels of priority you should have in your life based on Abraham Maslow's theory of existence. Because you have to have things ready at the basic level before you can go to the next level, before you can go to the next level and the next level, in order to live an organized and fulfilling life. And that was his theory. And the more that I look at society now, I see how people are trying to achieve things at different levels without taking care of the basic level. And that's why their life is a bit disheveled, because it's all out of order. So pay attention to those two videos, and you'll see how this ties in with that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Peace.